Hola everybody, welcome to QUTV Sports this week. I am Angel Ruiz. This is a special edition of QUTV Sports this week. We will wrap up a full semester of sports news.
That's right, we will talk about new sports seasons and outstanding players. Hello everyone, I'm Emily LeBlanc.
We begin with the sports that are currently in season. The QU baseball season is close to an end. Pitcher Griffin was named Pitcher of the Week of April 18th. Infielder Nolan Wolzman won Player of the Week. Also before Wolzman, Lance Longden was the last Hawk to receive this award last season. The NCAA released the first version of the regional rankings on April 27th. These are through the games as of April 24th. The Hawks currently sit in the 5th position, which is the highest ranked GLVC team. The top 8 teams make the regional tournament.
Turning to softball, Jaylee Jennings was selected as Pitcher of the Week on April 25th. The Hawks swept the William Jewell Cardinals, and that marked the first home sweep of the season. Jaylee Jennings pitched a no-hitter and splits with Rockhurst. The Hawks were on a 3-game winning streak going into the last week of the season. The Hawks hit 3 home runs on senior night. This season, the Hawks beat the 5th-ranked team in the country.
Quincy's men's lacrosse player Ryan Riggs broke a school record. Riggs made the most saves in a single game.
Sweeping, looking for a shot in the middle, saved by Riggs. Save. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Looking to run it up. Quincy with the clear. 3 seconds left in the quarter. That's going to be the end of the half here. Score is 4-3 Hawks.
Riggs made 28 saves during the game against Colorado Mesa. The Colorado Mesa was ranked 18th in the country at the time. Riggs was still able to come through with a school record. Even though Mesa is a tough team, Quincy was unable to win the game, but came out with that little victory. This is Quincy's men's lacrosse 3rd season. Quincy's team went 4-10 on the season.
Women's lacrosse goalie Kelly McClure broke the school record this season with the most goals saved in a single game. The Lady Hawks picked up the program's first GLVC win against Lewis. Congrats to Danielle Robinson on breaking a school record with 12 total goals in a single game and surpassing 100 career goals at QU. Caitlin Serrano earned the GLVC Student Athlete of the Week this season.
Members of the tennis team volunteered this season to teach people with autism spectrum disorders. This is a way the team can give back to the community, and the men's tennis team finished the year with an overall record of 3-15 and a conference record of 1-4. The women's tennis team finished the year with an overall record of 16-13 and a conference record of 2-4.
Coming up, what's old is new again. A familiar face will be leading the men's basketball team in the fall.
And a new sport comes to campus, one that we haven't seen at QU before, and we will have those stories when we come back.
Athletics announced they are adding women's and men's wrestling to the athletic lineup. Regional wrestling programs at Hannibal-LaRange University and Lincoln College.
QU hopes to provide new opportunities for competition in a region where there is a lot of interest in wrestling. Athletic Director Josh Rabe said QU is located in a wrestling hotbed. The addition of both men's and women's wrestling gives our university the ability to recruit and retain students both regionally and nationally. Wrestling is the 7th most popular men's high school sport with over 245,000 participants. Women's wrestling is growing and is now an Olympic sport with over 32,000 women in high school sports.
The Great Lakes Valley Conference currently sponsors 6 men's wrestling teams.
Quincy University replaces its boss for men's basketball program this semester. Steve Hawkins was formally introduced as the new head coach for the basketball team on March 9th. Hawkins won 137 games during his 9th-year span at the QU. He coached the Hawks between 1991 and 2000. QUTV reporter Jay Hamill will tell us that Hawkins left QU to the coach at the Division I level at Western Michigan.
Players, coaches, and QU community members gathered in the Hall of Fame room to welcome back Coach Hawkins. During the national search for this position, Athletic Director Josh Rabe stated that he received over 200 applicants and countless inquiries. This confirmed to Quincy University that the men's basketball program is still relevant and still a brand in Division II basketball.
We not only needed to find a quality candidate, a person of character, a person of experience, but we also needed someone to embrace QU and this basketball community that is looking for our next leader to embrace them too.
In the end, Coach Hawkins stood out among the rest. Coach Hawkins has always felt that QU was a hidden gem, and he mentions that it is time to come out of hiding.
I think it's time to return QU to its rightful place amongst the nation's elite of competitive greatness when it comes to Division II basketball, and we're going to do that.
Hawkins also emphasized his brand of basketball will be built the right way.
We're going to do it with kids that are going to make you all proud, that are going to make this community proud, this city proud, as well as the alumni. We're going to carry ourselves, conduct ourselves the right way. During the recruiting process, we tell all of our guys the same thing. We want you to be a beast on the court and a gentleman off of it.
Hawkins' background includes working for arguably the best coach in any sport, John Wooden. Wooden influenced Hawkins' passion behind coaching the game of basketball following a post-game press conference interview.
He stood in front of the microphone and he was asked, "Is this the best recruiting class we've ever had?" And Coach said, "I'll let you know in about 20 to 30 years. And that's why I'm here.
Fans say they are thrilled to have Coach Hawkins back on campus. Recruiting for the next season is well underway.
This year was head coach Karen Kemner's first season with the men's volleyball team. She was announced as the head coach May 6th of last year. Kemner is an Olympic bronze medalist from the 1992 Summer Olympics. She was also inducted into the International Volleyball Hall of Fame in 2013. There was a lot to prove this season for the Hawks and Kemner. The men's team went 4-19 this season.
Herman Chong-Wayne was selected as the GLVC Athlete of the Week for track and field. The Hawks competed at the Wildcat Open, and the men's placed second. They placed 6th in the indoor conference competition. The women's placed 11th in the indoor conference competition. Peyton Lewis threw an 18.3-meter shot put to put in the win to be ranked number 8. Lewis went to nationals in Kansas and placed 9th in shot put. The women's 4x2 200-meter team won the relay final by a large margin at the Principia Relays. Timothy Ledman took second in the 500 race in the same relays. The team is currently in the outdoor season and looking to finish strong.
Quincy makes a first for many as the men's bowling team began its inaugural season. With a slow start, they rallied the second half of the year with multiple top half finishes. They ended the season with a top 10 finish at the Quahog Invitational. The women's team pulled off an upset against number 7 ranked Arkansas State at the Big Red Invitational. Melina Ayersby also finished 4th at the Warhawk Classic to make the all-tournament team. After just 2 years as the team, the Hawks are setting good foundation for the future of bowling at QU.
Quincy University women's golf team finished their season on a high note in the GLVC championship. The team placed 7th in 13-team field. The 7th place finished and the highest finish for the program since 2004 and 2005 season. The Quincy University men's golf team wrapped up their season at the GLVC Golf Championship at the Broadmoor Country Club, and the Hawks finished 13th out of 13 teams with 3 rounds of total of 9 and 49.
The QU Hall of Fame has 9 new inductees this semester. The athletic department held its annual Hall of Fame induction ceremony. QUTV's Madison Norris reports the Hawks recognize athletic excellence from the years past.
If you have ever been to a QU game, you have probably seen Harold or Jerry, the twins that combine for over 107 years of volunteer service.
We like doing what we're doing, meet new people and have fun.
They were just 2 of the 9 inductions into the 2022 Hall of Fame class. 5 athletes, 2 teams, and 2 volunteers.
Hard work, dedication, commitment to follow your passion, and and when that happens, people get recognized for that.
Every inductee not only shows great commitment to athletics, but they also show servant leader characteristics. Family and friends are huge aspects in every athlete's journey.
Quincy University friends and family gather around to support the 9 new Hall of Fame inductees.
It was important to QU to honor the members' journey to success, but to also applaud the loved ones that helped make it all possible.
Former Quincy softball standout Tori Cougar was selected to the GLVC Hall of Fame. There was now over 200 Hall of Fame inductees.
Coming up, how can you get involved in sports broadcasting even if you aren't a communication major?
That's right, Angel will show you how to get in the press box and call a game for the Hawks, plus have a fun social media trend involving a bunch of QU athletes.
My name is Misha Ferguson Smith. I am a second-year graduate student in the Master's Counseling Program, and at Quincy University, I am the coordinator for our diversity programs. Part of Social Justice Week that we do every year is this sort of pop-up installation called The Journey to Justice. It's based off a museum in Los Angeles, and it just gives students the opportunity to have sort of an immersive experience and encounter different social justice topics. So Chick Chat is something that we host on a weekly basis in Garner. That's our women's dorm. It's open to women from all over campus, no matter your class year, but it's just an opportunity for people to get together, have kind of real conversations, just be a little bit more authentic. Whether you're happy, you're sad, things are going well or not, just that space on a consistent basis to be able to check in and make some relationships.
I'm Elias James, and I'm a sophomore here. So I originally ended up here, I think it was 2018, 2019, came here for prospect camp for lacrosse. They really sold it to me, and it was really the coaching staff that, I was like, this is where I want to play. I didn't know I'd eventually end up, giving it up to focus on other stuff, but I'm still glad I came here. So I was lucky enough to meet one of the lacrosse guys, but he's also in Delta Tau Delta fraternity here on my prospect camp. So I knew about the fraternity coming in, and I knew right away that I wanted to rush because my dad was in a fraternity. I feel like it's kind of cliche to say it, but it quite literally changed my life. Coming here and meeting the guys and having a group of guys that are always there for you, it completely turned it around.
The official streaming network for Quincy University Athletics is the Great Lakes Valley Conference Sports Network.
QUTV's Jay Hamill reports the GLVC and streams live and upcoming events for the family and friends to stay tuned.
The GLVC Sports Network platform gives students a wide range of experience. Former QU and comm student Will Connerly started off broadcasting GLVC SN games before he became the voice of the Hawks.
You can be on a camera capturing the images that people watch. You can be on the broadcast talking what people watch, or you can be producing and putting the graphics, the time, and the score that people also see. So you can provide that content and be a part of that broadcast team that puts together those broadcasts for the fans watching.
The unique thing about this opportunity is that you don't have to be affiliated with the communications department. If you find it as an interest, all you have to do is sign up.
You get there early, depending on your experience level. Say you're there a half hour to an hour before, and you make sure the technical setup, you're familiar with where you're going to either be broadcasting, doing the camera, or producing, and then you make sure that you have everything you need to do to execute on that broadcast as well.
Connerly, the seasoned veteran, explains the preparation behind a solid broadcast.
If you are broadcasting the game, researching the teams, understanding what the matchup means, and then any storylines that go into that matchup as well. So getting ready for the game so you know what to say on the broadcast.
If you're interested in being a voice for the Hawks, contact Max Bennett in the athletic department.
Social media is a great way to stay in touch with friends, family, and teammates. I got a chance to try something out on TikTok this semester. I hope this goes viral because it was a lot of fun to do.
Emily, that was amazing. Now you gotta tell me though, how you get that all coordinated?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, everybody wanted to do it, and I was happy I had so many options. Thanks for watching QUTV Sports this week. For Angel Ruiz and our team in the control room, I'm Emily LeBlanc. Follow QUTV on social media and online. Have a great day.